Good morning, everyone. This is Julie McDonald with Microcom Technologies, and I'd like to thank all of you for attending today's webinar with TP-Link. Today's host is Sherva, and he is their distribution manager, and he'll be presenting today. If anyone has any questions, please submit them in the question box, and Shervin will be able to answer them at the end of today's presentation. Shervin, thank you so much for being with us. We greatly appreciate it. Looking forward to what you have to share with us today. So please go ahead and take over.
Yeah, thank you, Julie. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Shervin Sapa, and I'm a distribution sales manager here at TP-Link. I'm excited to be here today to talk about how TP-Link solution supports various business verticals, helping organizations achieve reliable and high-performance networking at a cost-effective price. For those who are not familiar with TP-Link, we are a global leader in networking solutions for over 25 years, with experience providing innovative, high-quality products to businesses and consumers worldwide. We design and manufacture a wide range of solutions from enterprise-grade switches and access points to cloud-managed networking platforms, ensuring businesses of all sizes have secure, scalable, and easy-to-manage networks. So in today's session, I'll be covering how TP-Link solutions cater to different industries, including SMB, retail, hospitality, education, and multi-dwelling units or multi-tenant properties. Whether it's high-density Wi-Fi for hotels, seamless POS connectivity for retail, or robust networking for multi-tenant buildings, TP-Link delivers reliable and cost-effective options to meet diverse business needs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and I presented a vertical breakdown. Taking a closer look, it shows how TP-Link solutions support different business verticals. TP-Link's Omada solution is designed to provide reliable, high-performance networking tailored to the unique needs of various industries. For example, multifamily units, a simple yet powerful solution for apartment buildings and multi-tenant properties. With centralized management, tenant privilege assignment, and remote troubleshooting, property managers can effectively oversee their networks. Hospitality. Hotels need seamless and high-grade Wi-Fi for guests. Omada offers full Wi-Fi coverage, hybrid controller options, and flexible guest policies to ensure a superior experience. Restaurants. With high-density Wi-Fi, TP-Link helps restaurants enhance customer engagement through Wi-Fi marketing while ensuring smooth and reliable connectivity for POS systems. Education. Schools and campuses require secure and flexible Wi-Fi. Omada delivers enterprise-grade security, flexible authentication, and seamless network management. Retail. High-density retail environments demand strong, scalable networks. TP-Link supports seamless roaming, cloud-based multi-site management, guest portals to enhance customer engagement. But don't take our word for it. Our customers have experienced real success. As you can see from the testimonials, businesses across industries are benefiting from Omada's ease of use, reliability, and efficiency. Whether it's an end user or a managed service provider, TP-Link is delivering cost-effective and high-performance networking solutions. So here's a quick recommendation based on a SMB deployment scenario. Of course, these deployment scenarios are just suggestions. They're always subject to change depending on the environment you are actually in. However, small and medium-sized businesses need reliable, secure, and easy-managed networking solutions that won't break the bank. That's exactly where TP-Link Omada solution excels. Many small businesses have successfully upgraded their networks with Omada, reducing operational headaches and improving connectivity. No matter the size of your business, TP-Link helps you build a network that is fast, secure, and easy to manage, so you can focus on what really matters, growing your business. As you can see here, for this type of deployment scenario, we offered Wi-Fi 7 and then a few Wi-Fi 6 high-density access points and outdoor coverage area as well with our outdoor APs, multi-gig gateways, and multi-gig switches to help support the Wi-Fi 7 environment. So over here is just a quick illustration of our Omada network solution for SMB. As you can see, there's a front desk, office, meeting area, VPNs for employees who are either working offsite or in different branch locations. The main kind of reasoning why we have these types of illustrations with the cameras, with the networking equipment, is to kind of show you guys everything can be managed within our Omada platform, whether that's Omada Central or Omada VG for the cameras or the networking equipment. And here's a quick topology of kind of what I was reiterating on the previous slides, right? So you have the cloud management platform that's connected to the internet. Some people may have a VPN as well, a gateway, aggregation switches, and Omada access switches, whether it's PoE or non-PoE. Trickling down, you have the staff wired network, whether it's PCs, printers, things of that nature. You have client devices, which is cell phones, laptops that are connected to Wi-Fi, VoIP network, right? So the PBX phones, things of that nature. Within Omada, you can enable voice prioritization and POS to ensure seamless connectivity when speaking on the phone, and of course, the camera systems as well. So a few key points to cover within our SMB solution is we do offer comprehensive office coverage with our high density and wide area access points, secure Wi-Fi for staff and guests, effective bandwidth management through our gateway, which will help ensure critical applications like VoIP and video conferencing run smoothly without interruption. And speaking of VPN, for businesses with multiple locations or remote workers, Omada supports secure VPN connections, including IPsec, SSL, WireGuard, L2TP, and PPTP. This allows seamless access to company resources from anywhere while maintaining top-tier security. With Omada, SMBs get enterprise-grade networking at affordable cost, all while simplifying network management. Whether you're in need of reliable office Wi-Fi, secure remote access, or streamlined networking operations, Omada delivers a complete scalable solution. So now we're going to go a little bit into hospitality. In this kind of scenario, we have 200 guest rooms, 10 meeting rooms, 5 common areas, 1 outdoor pool, 1 parking structure. So once again, as the industry moves towards Wi-Fi 7 multi-gig environments, we recommend our Wi-Fi 7 access points. However, for the high density areas such as the lobbies, we do recommend high density access points. And of course, outdoor access points for the pool areas and in the parking lot areas. Typically for hospitality and multi-dwelling units, for MSPs, they will typically deploy either a software controller or a cloud controller to manage all these hotel locations from a centralized location, or just these single multi-tenant family properties. So here's a quick illustration of our hospitality solution. As you can see here, we have in-wall access points helping provide connectivity to the guests inside their hotel rooms. Within our Omada wall access points, you could also basically connect the TVs or the IP phones directly into these wall access points. For the reception area, lobby, indoor gym, meeting rooms, we do recommend an outdoor access point. Indoor ceiling access point, I should say. And then for the parking lot and swimming pool area, we do recommend an outdoor rated access point. And here's just another quick topology of what a typical hotel solution looks like deploying Omada. You have hotel chain 1 or 2 connected to a cloud or software controller, which is then piggybacked by the gateway, the core switch. Usually that's typically located in the control room. and then the aggregate or the access layer switches, whether it's on each floor, that connects to the individual rooms. And from here, you have the wall APs, the IPTVs, IP phones, outdoor APs, ceiling APs, cameras, possibly POS machines for the lobbies that do have a storefront. I did want to mention a few things regarding our solution. We do support hotel PMS through our Radius server partners. Typical Radius server partners could also be someone like 11OS. We do support multi-guest authentication, including Captive Portal. And we do work easily with IPv6 systems for easier IP phone deployment support. And from a MSP or a service integrator point of view, the reason why our Omada solution has been so successful is through our cloud management and remote troubleshooting. You no longer need an IT person on site at the hotel. Everything could be troubleshooted remotely. Not only that, it comes with a reduced operational cost. You no longer need IT people on site at the hotel to troubleshoot issues. And then not only that, we do have zero-touch provisioning. So you could pre-configure all these devices beforehand. So once the cabling is ran through the hotel, all you would need to do is plug and play these devices, and it will automatically download those network configurations from the cloud once these devices get an IP. So here's a Omada solution for either hotels or MDUs, right? So as some of you might be aware, traditional copper or Ethernet cabling is still the mainstay today. However, we do see a surge in fiber cabling. With fiber cabling, you get higher bandwidth. However, typically you need to kind of switch over to a RJ45 or Ethernet cable solution using SFP or SFP plus modules. However, we did release our Omada desktop PON APs. What these are is either wall mounted or on the table where you could directly plug in the fiber connection. Not only that, they do have an FTX port for the phones as well. So whether you're running Ethernet or fiber, TP-Link has a solution for both in hospitality and MDUs. And then going a little bit more into MDUs, I did want to highlight some of our solutions catered towards MDUs, which is PPSK and dynamic VLANing. So what PPSK is private pre-shared key, one segment secure Wi-Fi network, unique passwords and VLANs for each unit, ensuring simplified authentication and segregated data. Up to 4,000 PSKs with external radius, and we do have multiple radius partners, which we now support, which is RGNet, 11OS, Roaming IQ, and we also support free radius or self-built radius as well. The reason for PPSK is not only in terms of segregating individual units' data, but it helps property owners or tenants onboard customers with a captive portal and having multiple authentication methods. So retail and POS. I wanted to highlight kind of both retail and POS as they kind of go hand in hand. At the end of the day, retailers and kind of POS companies or restaurants are very cost conscious. Given that their margins are very low when you're in this type of industry, a lot of these types of retailers or POS or restaurants still use consumer grade routers. And when they use consumer grade routers, their support costs go dramatically up, given that they don't have a managed solution. So we're seeing a huge transition from consumer to more of a business grade management solution for retail and restaurant environments. There's a few reasons for this. Consumer routers don't have failover. So if the ISP goes down and the router goes down, then the whole store goes offline and POS machines lose connectivity. With our solution or our routers, they do have failover, whether it's through a SIM card slot or through a secondary ISP. We do have primary and backups, which you configure. So when the primary fails, within a few seconds, the backup can kick in to ensure seamless connectivity for guests and employees. And not only that, when you have many client devices, whether it's a POS machine, computer, credit card machines, receipt printers, it congests the network. With our QRS and rate limits within our Omada, you can now prevent non-core wireless devices from taking up too much network traffic. Not only that, we do have custom captive portals where customers can redirect their site when clients connect to their Wi-Fi to their web page, Facebook, or a kind of a Yelp review. Not only that, I did want to mention PCI compliance. So what PCI compliance is, it helps protect payment card data and prevent data from being exploited. So you can separate VLANs through to separate payment systems, or you could do it through ACLs to isolate roles and enhance data security. And here's just a quick illustration of that. So when you have multiple store locations, right, the ability to manage multiple locations from a centralized location becomes critical. With our Omada solution, you can now do this very simple and very easy to use. Here's kind of another kind of typical topology you'll see with the credit card printers, the monitors, whether it's the kitchen display systems or the digital displays in the front, all connected hardwired to a PoE switch. And then the terminals, the handheld terminals you can walk around with or go outside with, can now connect to our Wi-Fi access points. So education, here's an ideal network solution for education based on the following: 50 classrooms, 5 offices, 1 cafeteria, 1 gym, 1 parking lot, 1 sports field, right? So once again, we want to emphasize the importance of future-proofing the network with Wi-Fi 7, a robust gateway like our 8411, and multi-gig switching as well, all managed within our cloud controller. So the reason why we recommend the 8411 is to serve as the central connection point to the entire network infrastructure. The reason, if you see here, we recommend the SG6654X, which is a layer 3 switch, which is to handle the main distribution of connectivity, supporting our aggregate layer switches, which is our layer 2 plus, to deliver additional capacity and power over Ethernet capabilities. Finally, the cloud-based controller system, which allows the IT administrator to monitor and control the entire network from a single interface, whether on-site or remotely. This configuration ensures reliability, connectivity for students and staff across the entire campus, while providing the IT team with straightforward management tools. So I did want to highlight our bridge kits, our 215 and 211 bridge kits in particular. The reason why is you see so many use cases of where customers need to expand their network, whether they're expanding their network to provide basic internet connectivity to cameras or just to client devices. So we did come out with the EAP 211, 215 bridge kits, which you can manage within our Omada platform. So the bridge kits integrate seamlessly with existing networks, or you can manage it within our Omada platform. It does support PoE. We kind of tailored it to make it the installation as simple as possible without requiring minimal cabling or infrastructure changes. These kits do provide Wi-Fi speeds of 867 megs on the 5 gigahertz band. These bridge kits ensure fast and stable data transfer, making them suitable for applications like voice surveillance and business operations requiring low latency connections. These are also IP65 rated enclosures, protecting them from harsh weather conditions, dust, and extreme temperatures. Each bridge supports up to 4 connections, allowing point-to-multipoint capabilities, making it easier to link multiple locations under one central network, reducing infrastructure costs while maintaining performance. Whether you need to connect a remote office, extend Wi-Fi to an outdoor space, or link multiple wirelessly, TP-Link point-to-point bridges solutions offers cost-effective, high-performance alternatives to fiber and wired infrastructure. With easy deployment, high speeds, and long-range capabilities, these solutions help businesses stay connected wherever they need to be. So I did want to mention our VG line. This slide showcases VG's comprehensive security solution for small and medium-sized businesses. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through why VG is the ideal choice for SMPs or security integrators looking for a complete security solution. As you can see here, VG offers a full product ecosystem specifically designed for small and medium businesses. Their product line includes everything you need from security cameras and various form factors shown on both NVR systems for recording storage on the left. I did want to mention our products, our VG camera lines are NDA compliant, and our broader scope of product lines for B2B are all NDA compliant as well. These cameras are also metal casing. And we just released our solar powered cameras as well. So here's kind of a little bit more in depth of kind of what cameras we offer, right? Bullet, turret, dome, PTs, and fisheyes. Whether using Color Pro, full color, or IR. The multiple imaging techniques help kind of illustrate a strong image when looking through our NVR systems. I did want to mention as well, our cameras are on-bit compatible, so you can use our cameras with a third-party NVR system, whether it's OpenEye or any comparables. We do have 4, 18, 16, 32, 64 NVR channels, whether it's wired or Wi-Fi, solar panels, and then junction boxes and pole mounting brackets as well. Lastly, I did want to mention there's a few ways of managing our camera systems, whether it's through our VG video management system or our cloud management system. However, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. We will be releasing Omada Central in the next several months. What Omada Central has the capability of doing is now MSPs, security integrators can now manage both the camera systems and the network equipment all on one controller. So when the time comes, I'll go ahead and present a little bit more about that, but a very exciting times at TP-Link in terms of our roadmap. And here's just a quick illustration of a typical deployment, right? So you have the VG Cloud VMS, whether it's connected via a web portal of the app or a client PC. Goes down to the router, which then goes down to the PoE NVR to help power those outdoor or indoor cameras. So that's it for me today. I hope everyone enjoyed our presentation. As we go into more webinars for Microcom in the future, we'll kind of go more in depth about our solutions and the features associated with those solutions and specific business verticals. Thank you all.
Hi, Shervin. This is Julie. Thank you so much for that presentation. We greatly enjoyed it, I am sure. I've got some questions for you. If you are ready for the first one, I will go ahead and start.
Yeah, please do.
Okay, terrific. First question here for you today. Does Omada support integration with third-party systems or devices?
Yeah, that's a great question. We do support integrations via Open API. So if there's a third-party software, that individual could use our API calls to help kind of whether they want to manage those devices or make configuration changes.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next question here. Can you provide specific examples of perhaps an AI-driven feature in Omada? Do you guys are you touching on AI at this point?
Yeah, so we're looking at a few ways where AI could be applicable. One way we're considering it is through WLAN optimization and a few other things. At the end of the day, when it comes to AI, you want it's whether it's at the access point level or the controller level, and these are all things we need to consider. So you're going to see a lot more AI applications within TP-Link. We're already working on it on our cameras, right? So we are adding AI features within our camera systems, and then eventually down the road we'll be adding it to our monitor controller as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much for that. Next question here for you. How does TP-Link ensure data privacy and security across its products? I realize it's kind of a general question, but if you could touch on that for us.
No, that's absolutely a great and valid question. So what we do is not only are we kind of partnered with industry leaders in terms of verifying the firmware we have associated with our devices, but from a cloud management platform, all our data, TP-Link is, so pretty much our Omada cloud controller is hosted on AWS. So everything is backed by AWS. So it ensures kind of reliability and data protection.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Here we go. Next question here. How does TP-Link plan to address the increasing demand for cloud-based solutions?
Yeah, another great question. So as you know, typical networking manufacturers do have cloud-based licensing costs. And a lot of that kind of hurts that reoccurring cost of using those cloud licensing costs. We've seen the kind of we've listened to the feedback we've got for our customers, and that's why we released a free version of our cloud controller. So what this means is now all your managed devices could now be managed on a free cloud controller, avoiding any additional operational costs or reoccurring costs that an individual might have. So that's kind of how we're addressing that surge in demand of customers adopting to a cloud-based solution over the typical standalone mode or software controller.
Excellent. Thank you, Shervin. Last question for you. Can you give us the best way to get technical support? What would one do? And perhaps they would, reach out to Microcom as well. But if they wanted to go to your website for technical support, can you give us an overview on that?
Yeah, so there's a few ways to do it. First and foremost, the value added partnership TP-Link has with our customers is we provide engineering and technical support free of charge for our B2B customers. What this means is not only can you go through our website and open a ticket with our US-based support team, but you could always reach out to TP-Link directly, such as myself or Microcom, who could then reach out to me, and we could get in touch whether it's a support case or a pre-sales engineer or a post-sales engineer.
Excellent. Thank you so much for answering all of those questions for us today, Shervin. And thank you to everyone for attending today's webinar. If anyone has any further questions, of course, please feel free to contact your sales rep or email us at microcomtech.com. And please remember that this webinar presentation has been recorded and will be uploaded to our Microcom YouTube channel so we can all view it again. Shervin, thank you for your time today. I'm looking forward to the next one. I will reach out to you so that you can continue educating us on all of your products and services. So we look forward to that. Everybody have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.